Okay, let's have another example wherein the friction is involved. A force of 200 Newton is just sufficient to start a 50 kilogram steel trunk moving across a wooden floor. Find the coefficient of friction. Okay, unlike the first example we have given, what is being asked here is the coefficient of friction, and what is being given, it is the force applied. So let's write first what are given. Okay, force applied is equal to 200 newtons, and what is 50 kilogram? It is still the mass. It is not yet the weight. So how do we solve for the weight? It is mass times the gravitational force, and since this is in kilogram, therefore we're going to use the gravitational force in MKS unit, which is 9.8 meters per second square. So what is the weight now of the steel trunk? It is 490 newtons. Okay, next, what is being asked? We are asked to find for the frictional coefficient. Okay, the first step is to draw the free body diagram. Okay, let's say this is our steel trunk, which has a weight now of 490 newtons, and if there is a weight, there is always an opposing normal force, and our force applied is equal to 200 newtons. Okay, let's analyze again what is the frictional force. So how are we going to solve for the frictional force? Since our frictional force is equal to coefficient of friction times the normal force. Okay, let's start with finding the summation of Fx along the x-axis. How do we solve for the force? It is the mass times the acceleration along the x-axis. Okay, let's analyze. The word to start means the object is still at rest, and whenever the object is at rest, the acceleration is 0. Therefore, mass times the acceleration, therefore the summation of x along the x-axis is again 0. Okay, always remember, when the object is at rest or the constant velocity is involved, the acceleration is always 0. Okay, next, summation of Fx, meaning we have to, since the push is the equivalent of the pull, therefore the summation of Fx is equal to force applied minus the frictional force. Since summation of Fx is equal to 0, therefore the force applied minus the frictional force is also equal to 0. Therefore, F is also equal to the frictional force. Okay, next. How about finding the summation of the forces along the y-axis? Now, it is also equal to 0. Therefore, N minus the weight, which is 490 Newton, is also equal to 0. Therefore, N is also equal to the weight. Okay, next, how are we going to solve for the frictional coefficient? Okay, let's analyze. Since F is equal to frictional force, therefore F here is also equal to 200 newtons. What is now our normal force? It is 490 newtons. Therefore, how do we solve for the coefficient of friction? It is force, frictional force over the normal force. Therefore, coefficient of friction is equal to what? F is equal to frictional force, which is 200 newtons all over the normal force, which is also equivalent to the weight, which is 490 newtons. Therefore, the coefficient of friction is 200 over 490 newtons is equal to 0.41.